You're watching News with Katrina Smith.
Welcome and good morning. Thank you so much for joining us on this brisk Saturday, December 6th. I'm Katrina Smith, and meteorologist James DeFazio, of course, is over in the Weather Center tracking those cold temperatures. I've been talking to some people who use, the pellets, and they're like, I've burned through an entire pallet, and it's not even halfway through December.
I know, it's tough.
Cold.
We set the record Friday morning for the record that had been in place for 99 years with a record low of -5, breaking a 99-year-old record set back in 1926. Fortunately, we are tracking warmer temperatures for this weekend. Nothing below 0 and nothing in the teens for highs like we've seen over the last couple of days. We're going to see a noticeable uptick in the temperature today. We're up to 20 degrees with cloudy skies. It's not going to be overly breezy today. A very light breeze is possible at times, but you're not going to notice that wind chill being overly at play. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. A couple of flurries working in from the west. We're going to see light snow at times during the day today, but it's going to be very light to the point that it should not affect travel. We're seeing good conditions on the roads this morning, and that will continue today. And we are going to climb above 30 degrees. We cracked the 30-degree mark this afternoon, and we're in the low to mid-30s for the entirety of the afternoon and evening. It's going to be very, very nice. Katrina, it's kind of sad we've reached the time of the year where we look forward to 30 degrees, but we've made it there. Coming up, we'll break down the rest of your forecast for the weekend. Katrina?
Thank you so much, James. Well, happening tonight, the 20th.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Saturday morning. We're tracking warmer weather this weekend. Temperatures are going to crack the 30-degree mark after several consecutive days of very chilly, very chilly highs. Some of us only staying in the teens. We are going to climb above 30 degrees today. Take a look at Old Forge, where they're off to a very chilly start. Some fresh snow on the ground from the other day. It didn't fall last night, just hasn't been plowed just yet all the way back to the information booth there. We're tracking a relatively calm weekend, a couple of chances for light snow, and that kind of sets the stage for the upcoming week. It's 20 degrees with cloudy skies at Griffiths and Rome, and it's going to stay light. Wind will stay light today, between 5 and 10 miles per hour. We're not going to see an overbearing wind chill factor at play today. We're tracking it to be not as cold this weekend for the entirety of the weekend. A few snow showers tonight, and then widespread light snow arrives late tomorrow. And this is ahead of a very cold start to the week. Monday is the exception in our upcoming week. Not as cold this weekend, but that changes as we start next week. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. A couple of flurries off to the west, beginning to work into the Syracuse region. These will work into central New York. We'll see a couple of flurries, but primarily cloudy conditions today. The areas that are most likely to see snowfall today are across the Tug Hill Plateau. Areas north of the Thruway could see a quick coating today, but that would be about it. We'd see little to no snow accumulation today as these light flurries pass through central New York. We see little snow accumulation tonight as light snow continues off of Lake Ontario. That changes on Sunday. We get a little bit of the short wave that works through a clipper system back to the west, brings widespread light snow to central New York. We all see snow for the afternoon and evening, and by Monday morning, we all pick up a light accumulation. Our snowfall map for tomorrow showing widespread 1 to 2 inches of snow, 2 to 4 inches higher totals possible both across the Tug Hill Plateau, northern Herkimer County, as well as the hills to the extreme southwest of Madison, to the hills extreme southwest of the city of Utica, southwest of the Mohawk Valley. Skycast today showing primarily cloudy conditions, a few flurries primarily across the Tug Hill Plateau. They do drop southward as we head into the overnight tonight, which could bring a light snow shower for all of us. But again, we're tracking the primary weather maker for this weekend, which arrives late Sunday afternoon into Sunday evening. We see a widespread light snowfall. Otherwise, just cloudy conditions this weekend. Very chilly start to next week. Highs on Monday only in the teens. Monday night, very chilly. Several chances for light snow next week. No major systems at this time, no major snowfalls in the forecast at this time, but several chances for light snowfall. This is a really tough one. I'm trying to really stump you today, Katrina.
I don't know. How would I know this? So I just have to take a wild guess and say Ecuador.
Well, you're close. You're close.
Not even remotely close.
I mean, A and E, close.
You know
Argentina,
what? Actually,
Ecuador.
Argentina makes sense. And now that I think about historically what was happening
Yes.
in these years, that does
Yep.
make sense.
And then the one thing to mention is that all of the countries I put up there gained independence from Spain.
No kidding.
Yes.
Thank you so much, James. Well, we talked about the Teddy Bear Toss Hour of News Channel 2 weekend today. I'm Katrina Smith. We want to get you right over to the Weather Center with meteorologist James DeFazio because, well, it might look nice outside, but it is brisk.
It is chilly out there. It's another chilly start, but fortunately, we're tracking the temperature to get past the point where it has not gotten in the last couple of days.
Well, that's good news.
We're going to crack the 30-degree mark today, which doesn't sound like all that much impressive, but when we have been in the teens and we've had lows below zero, temperatures today cracking 30, we're going to notice and feel that noticeable improvement in terms of warmth, especially when we're coming off a night in the low teens. We're up to 20 degrees now with cloudy skies. That's going to be the primary weather condition today, is cloudy. We will see some flurries at times. Not overly breezy today either, just a light breeze out of the east-southeast. A couple of flurries on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, and these are working from west to east. And they're going to bring some light snow to our region, but they're not going to impact travel too much. Travel this morning is just fine and is going to stay that way until tomorrow afternoon. We don't see any impact travel snowfall until tomorrow afternoon. We're going to talk about all of that coming right up, but I do want to just stress yet again, we are going to climb above 30 degrees today. 30 highs right around 34 in the mid-afternoon. Coming up, we'll take a look at your snowfall forecast for the rest of the weekend. Katrina?
Thank you so much, James. Well, 'tis the season to...
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Saturday morning. We're tracking slightly warmer temperatures this weekend, which is a welcome sight for many of us. These high temperatures that have only been in the teens and low 20s have been quite uncomfortable, made it quite uncomfortable to go outside. Fortunately, we're going to see a difference today, but it's going to take a little while. We're still warming up this morning. Take a look at Old Forge, where they're starting off they're still into the mid-teens this morning, after lows in the single digits last night. We're not going to see lows like that again tonight. Lows tonight in the upper teens for Utica and Rome, low teens for the North Country. 20 degrees with cloudy skies at Griffiths and Rome. Just a light breeze between 5 and 10 miles per hour today. When that does pick up, it will be a little chilly at times. Not quite frigid, as temperatures will rise up into the upper 20s this afternoon. Not as cold this weekend. We're tracking highs to crack that 30-degree mark, a number we haven't passed in quite some time, unfortunately. And then a few snow showers tonight, very, very light, not going to accumulate to anything. And then widespread light snow arrives late Sunday. And that's going to bring a widespread light accumulation to the region. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar showing we have some flurries back to the west, working just through the Syracuse area now. These are working towards central New York. We'll see some flurries today at times, but the primary weather that we're going to see today is clouds. The one exception would be across the Tug Hill Plateau, extreme northern Oneida County. They could see enough to get a coating to an inch of snow. Could see enough flurries this morning to coat the grass, possibly even coat the concrete surfaces very quickly. But again, the snow doesn't last and it doesn't linger. We're tracking an area of low pressure that's going to work in tomorrow. That is really going to change our weather. What's going to happen there, we get a widespread shield of snow that develops tomorrow afternoon. We see widespread snow through the evening hours, and then much colder air settles in for Sunday night into Monday. Monday looking very, very chilly. Our snowfall forecast for tomorrow, a widespread 1 to 2 inches of snow. Higher amounts are possible both across the North Country as well as the hills to the southwest of Utica. Snow does come to an end Sunday night, but it's ahead of a very cold day on Monday. Today, mostly cloudy skies with a few light snow showers, primarily across the North Country. Those do drop southward tonight, but they don't bring very much punch with them. They're very, very light in nature. Cloudy conditions continue into Sunday. That widespread snow returns by mid-afternoon on Sunday, and we all see that light accumulation by Monday morning. A look at your 7-day forecast. After a snowy finish to the weekend, we have a dry start to the week, but it's just a start. Dry, cold start to the week with highs only in the teens on Monday. We do get to see the sun, though, which we're going to have to enjoy because the upcoming week, several chances for unsettled weather. No major disturbances working through, no major snowfalls, but we are tracking several chances for light snowfalls. And I wanted to do this question because, Katrina, I don't know if you know this, but now the record is 14. So just to give you an idea of how much this has changed over the years. In 1987, 8 broke the record. Now you would have to make 15 to break the record. Just shows how much the NBA has changed in the last 20, 30 years. It's been incredibly impressive.
People have gotten pretty good.
Yes, I'll give it away. It's Larry Bird, and I'm very curious to how Larry Bird would have fared in the modern NBA. If Larry Bird was allowed to play like the modern NBA player, you know, attempting double-digit threes and expected to attempt that every night. Be interesting to see where his statistics would have ended up.
Wow. Good thing he was, you know, when he was, right?
Yeah, he was great. I mean, don't get me wrong, he was phenomenal, one of the best shooters ever, but
yeah,
it would have been cool to see him shoot more threes.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. Thank you, James, for the context. And for our younger neighbor,
let's look at your forecast tonight at 6. Here's meteorologist James DeFazio. James, what are we looking at across the area?
Finally warmed up a little bit today. It was, I know it's kind of sad we're at this point in the year where we look at 35 degrees and we say, wow, it got warm, but we're at that point after hitting a record low Friday morning of -5. We are feeling that way today. Today, cracking the 30-degree mark really felt like achieving something, and it felt rather warm. It really did out there today. Calm conditions continue in downtown Utica, which is good for all those folks heading out for the Teddy Bear Toss game. 33 degrees with cloudy skies. Cloudy conditions will continue. We are tracking a few light snow showers, a couple of light snow showers off of Lake Ontario. A very, very thin band of lake effect snow has formed across the North Country. It's going to stay primarily across the North Country this evening. We will see a couple scattered light snow showers as we head into the overnight. Not as cold tonight, lows only in the upper teens, near 19 degrees. Coming up, we're going to take a look at what you have in store for the remainder of your weekend, as well as what to expect for the beginning of your work week up ahead. Luke?
James, thanks so much. Turning now to
the WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Saturday evening. We're tracking a few light snow showers this evening, but we're also doing it at temperatures that are much, much more comfortable than what we've seen over the last couple of days. We cracked the 30-degree mark for the first time in several days, and man, it's sad, but it felt very warm. Old Ford seeing some light snow showers right now. The snow showers are confined to the North Country. That's where they will stay for the next couple of hours, and then all of us will see a little bit of light snow overnight tonight. 33 degrees with cloudy skies at Griffis and Rome, and those are the primary conditions for most of central New York right now. Cloudy conditions with temperatures in the low 30s, just a light breeze out of the west at 8 miles per hour. We're tracking weather that's just simply not as cold tonight, not nearly as uncomfortable. A few light snow showers tonight, but we don't really see much in the way of accumulation outside of the Tug Hill Plateau. Widespread light snow tomorrow afternoon with a widespread light accumulation. We have a map for Sunday afternoon we'll show in just a moment. York for Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. Here is that lake effect band which has formed due west off of Lake Ontario, and this is really just affecting the North Country right now, extreme northern Oneida County, northern Herkimer, and Lewis counties. And that's going to stay that way for the next several hours. The band will drop south overnight tonight and weaken as it does so. We'll be beginning tomorrow dry, but it doesn't stay that way. By tomorrow afternoon, area of low pressure approaches from the west, widespread snow develops the afternoon and for the evening, and then much colder air works in during the day on Monday. Our snowfall forecast for Sunday afternoon through Sunday night, a widespread 1 to 2 inches of snow, some 2 to 4 inch totals possible across the North Country. Some of the higher elevations, northern Oneida and northern Herkimer County could see some higher totals, as well as some of the hilltops of central Madison County. We're tracking this snow band to steadily drop southward tonight and weaken as it does so, just bringing a light coating to an inch at the absolute most. And then cloudy conditions continue into Sunday morning. Sunday afternoon, widespread snow develops as that Clipper system works in from the west, and we see scattered light snow showers for the entirety of Sunday afternoon and evening. As we head towards Monday morning, drier air builds in, and that sets the stage for what is the start of a calm, cold, dry start to the week. A look at your 7-day forecast, and yes, Monday's going to be incredibly cold. Highs struggle to get out of the teens. We're really going to be in the teens for the entirety of the day, and it cools off rather quickly Monday night. We're going to be in the single digits around this time Monday evening, and we drop below zero Monday night into Tuesday. Several short waves and very weak Clipper systems working through the region this week, but no significant snowfalls. Several light snowfalls, several light accumulations.
James, thank you very much. Never like seeing a negative cast tonight here at 11. Here is our meteorologist, James DeFazio.
It's cloudy and calm out there tonight.
The traffic has subsided from folks heading home from the teddy bear toss on our Nexus cam.
We had quite a bit of foot traffic.
Yeah.
It was pretty impressive. I know it was a sold-out game. It was impressive to watch, and you guys are going to get to see some clips from the game coming up in just a couple of minutes, and it was very, very nice. I'm glad everyone was able to get out and enjoy the game safely. We are tracking a little bit of weather tomorrow that could impact travel at times during tomorrow afternoon, but that doesn't come until after midday tomorrow. 33 degrees with cloudy skies right now, light breeze at 7 miles per hour out of the west, and that will continue to stay light overnight tonight. Your Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, we were tracking a few flurries off of Lake Ontario. Those have since subsided. We're primarily going to see calm conditions for the remainder of the night. We're tracking another mild day tomorrow. We've cracked 30 degrees again tomorrow, but we're also tracking a frigid day to start the week. Highs on Monday are going to struggle to get out of the teens. Tonight, a couple of scattered light snow showers, not nearly as cold. Lows in the low 20s, approximately 22 degrees. Coming up, we're going to break down tomorrow's snowfall, as well as what you can expect for your upcoming work week. Luke?
James, thank you very much.
By the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Saturday evening. We're tracking calm conditions this evening under cloudy skies, and we're going to see that continue through the morning hours of Sunday, and then things change tomorrow afternoon. We get a little bit of widespread snowfall back into central New York. Take a look at Old Forge, where it's much wintry than everywhere else that I could show you. It's the most wintry of our cameras, and they got a little light snowfall in Old Forge tonight, but not all that much in the way of accumulation of a light coating in Old Forge. Other than that, the Tug Hill Plateau got a little bit of snow. Everywhere else, it's been relatively calm. 33 degrees with cloudy skies, a west breeze at 7 miles per hour. Not overly breezy, not overly chilly. We're tracking it to mean not as cold tonight. Widespread light snow tomorrow afternoon, and a frigid start to the work week. Highs only in the teens on Monday. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. We had a lake effect band across the North Country earlier tonight, has since subsided and fallen apart. And then tonight, all we will see is a couple of flurries possible. Otherwise, cloudy conditions continue. We're tracking this Clipper system, which is going to approach from the west overnight tonight and bring widespread snow to central New York for all of Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening. Luckily, this does come to an end relatively quickly by Monday morning. It's calm, but it ushers in a lot of cold air. Very, very chilly weather for Monday. Our snowfall forecast for tomorrow, a widespread 1 to 2 inches of snow. 2 to 4 inches is possible across the higher terrain of northern Herkimer and northern Oneida County, as well as the hilltops of Madison County. Tonight, mostly cloudy skies with occasional flurries. Lows not nearly as cold, only in the low 20s tonight. Tomorrow morning, we start calm, but it doesn't finish that way. By early afternoon, widespread snow develops across central New York. Highs are going to be in the low 30s yet again. Widespread snow continues through the evening hours, but fortunately, by Monday morning, high pressure takes over, but it is a very chilly start to the week. We're in the single digits early Monday morning, and then we struggle to climb out of the teens on Monday, despite the fact that we have sunshine. By Monday evening, we're back below zero. Taking a look at your 7-day forecast, a lot of unsettled weather in the upcoming week, but fortunately, we're not tracking any major systems. No major snowfalls, no significant snowfalls. A bunch of consecutive weak systems move through this week. A lot of light snowfalls, Luke, and we're tracking a lot of unsettled weather, but like I was saying, no big major storms, nothing to make anybody aware of down the road, just some light snowfalls.
Yeah, James, thank you very much. Well, we are tracking